Hello, this is Stephen Childs, and I like that people are brave enough to defy and order a culture, a system, a government, a religion, etc., that is harmful. So I'm glad people have courage to defy harmful, unfair systems. But defying in a way that's also unfair is not a good thing. So, an example is a friend that I'm working with in kind of an opposing fashion, but we're staying friends. Um, he's talking about leaving the Christmas lights running to defy those that say he should turn them off, like people that are concerned about harm to the planet. I'm a person that's concerned about harm to his planet. My friend that's leaving the Christmas lights on is destroying his planet a little bit. His own. He's ruining his own world a little bit. And that all adds up to a whole lot. A whole lot of destruction to Mother Nature. Um, it's really interesting how this gang of defiant youth, should I call it defiant youth? It's not always from young people, but there is some wisdom that is associated with age traditionally. But the age, the elders can be off course too. So then you have younger people getting us back on the right order. And I've thought a lot about this, and I think the right order is fairness for everyone and fairness from everyone. That's the order, the new order of the world is the way of fairness. It's team fairness. It's the World Fairness Agreement. So that's my personal wording and my personal um, sharing of what I've done myself to help stop unfairness in the world. Other people are making more unfairness in the world and profiting from it. Or they're getting fun from like vandalizing the common ground. When you're vandalizing someone that harmed you, that's one thing. And that might be a good thing. Civil disobedience against that which harms us is probably a good thing if it's done in a way that works. So, we need to have traction. We need to have our protests work. And if we don't have unity on our protests, we're all going different ways at once and we're not getting anywhere. So if the people that have nots, it's always the haves versus the have nots. And if we can get the haves and the have nots to join together to stop unfairness to everyone, the problem's solved. So the tribal warfare needs to end, and the unfairness from any place needs to end. The children, if they're running the household and they don't know how to run the household, and they won't listen to anyone who does know how to run the household, then there's a problem. They're destroying their own house. So what? So let it happen. They'll learn a lesson. How much damage do they want to cause to themselves before they realize that they need to join with truth and fairness. There are people that are in powerful positions that are betting that the lie is going to win and the truth will be defeated so that they can get away with robbing the bank and robbing the people a penny at a time. You know, if they get a penny from each one of the people on planet Earth, they got a whole lot of money, but it takes the lie for them to pull that off. They have to get people to surrender to their power of unfairness. It's the power of evil that is the power of unfairness. And all of this stuff is just my opinion. And I accept what's provable. See, here we go. We're talking about truth again. I accept what's provable. We're talking about truth. So I accept whatever is truth. And then this creates this impossibility. We're in the realm of the impossible right now. And I don't know how to solve it. You know, I can feel it. It's a fight-flight feeling. And then the anger happens. And you can be so angry that I had a dream I beat somebody to a bloody pulp. It wasn't real people. It was like a representation of that phrase. And it was from them causing so much anger for betraying truth and fairness. And the anger expressed is not effective. So what I found is the best thing to do if I'm feeling this frustration from delinquency is what it is. That's a word for it. But we got to have the proper order that we're trying to convince the youth to support the proper order, not the improper order that we have now. So this just results in this extreme frustration. And the only hope we have is to convince everybody to sign on figuratively. You don't have to sign your name. Maybe we know who people are. People have a name. They have an identity. They are not anonymous. Now, they might think they are, and they think nobody can see what they're doing, but there's something here that sees what they're doing. It's not human. I call it the all-powerful all. So it's servants of truth and fairness that know everything they're doing. And humans need privacy. This is a fact. We need to have secrecy and privacy to develop as a human. And so I've already addressed this issue of secrecy. And if you'll agree to be fair, you have all the secrecy you want. We don't care what you did in the past. You're forgiven for it once you stop doing us wrong. Now, who am I speaking for? I'm speaking for everybody that wants me to speak for them. You can quote me. You can adopt this idea as your own idea equally. Because where'd I get it? From the all-powerful all. So it's anyone who joins with Team Fairness is an equal member, and there's no ruler, there's no leader in Team Fairness. The ruler of Team Fairness is fairness itself. Have a great day.